Hello and welcome back to the Davis and Dennis Show. I am Davis.
And I'm Dennis.
And welcome to another Isolation Series episode.
Yes, it turns out you can't have a talk show without any guests.
No,
At least guests who can talk. Sorry, Amy.
No, you can't.
Hey, Davis, do you know who's worse than Trisha Paytas pretending to celebrate Passover while eating a yeasty pizza?
I wonder what that could be.
This other mukbang YouTuber.
Oh God. What the hell is that?
It's an octopus, obviously, and it's still moving.
Oh my God.
Guess what she's gonna do? Put it in her mouth.
Oh wow, those are
And what
some
is that
guttural
huge chunk
noises.
of flesh?
That's a head, Dennis.
That's amazing.
Yeah, apparently she's Soo Young from Korea. And
Yeah, she's got into trouble for, animal abuse. But to me, at least, that isn't the main problem I have with her.
what is that?
It's combining mukbang YouTuber and ASMR together. What do you get? You get...
Well, I'm afraid, Dennis,
You enjoying this?
That's surprisingly popular, so a lot of people do.
I'm disgusted.
So welcome to another isolation episode. Things are looking pretty good in Australia, so
Really, we're
might
still really lonely. Please be our friend in the
we
comments.
might be back
Please.
to normal in just a few weeks.
Yes, but before we get our guests back, we have 10 easy steps for you to follow if you really like us.
Indeed, let's
There's
go.
10 steps.
Let's go. You have to subscribe to this channel.
Yes, subscribe.
Okay, next is notifications.
Notifications.
Put your
Yes.
notifications on to be notified every time we upload.
Yes, go on.
You have to like.
Yes, what dislike?
Don't dislike because we've had too many of those. Follow us on our Facebook, Twitter and Instagram.
Yes.
Follow us on our second channel.
Yes.
And a comment to be featured.
That it?
Yeah.
It's just 8 steps.
Oh my God,
It's
so
reasonable.
easy.
I thought 10 was a bit too much, but 8. You can do 8, right? I
Definitely.
trust you. Okay, let's get on with our first
Wait,
story.
should we address our previous
Oh.
episode?
Oh,
So a couple of days ago, we uploaded a story on Dennis ASMR.
not me, another person.
And it got a little bit of controversy, but we'll be addressing that towards the end of this video.
Yes, we will.
So let's move on to our first story, shall we?
Yes, and we are covering my favorite YouTuber in the world, Dodie Clark.
Oh my God, Dodie
I
is
love
like
her.
the least controversial YouTuber in the world. What on earth could get her on our show?
Well, she's having quite a bad birthday, and I think it might be because of her flatmate, Hazel Hayes. She was going to get Dodie a present, but said she couldn't be bothered because all the shops were closed.
But luckily she
What type of friend is
used to
that?
work at YouTube, so I'm guessing she got some amazing YouTube merch for Dodie, right?
No, not even a diamond play button. What she got instead was a 2-minute poem on YouTube.
I mean, that's better than a haiku at
No, it
least.
isn't. She called Dodie a goblin
Oh God.
and publicly accused her of leaving cheese out.
That's it, she's cancelled. She left
How
the cheese
can
out.
anyone love Dodie now? You don't let something like that slip
Has
out.
Dodie responded?
No, she has not made a public comment, but I await for it eagerly.
Oh dear, but Dodie, I hear, has a list of
Things
what
she
she
wants
wants
for
for
a
a birthday.
And it's quite concerning. She wants videos from her friends doing ASMR.
Delicious.
Davis, for your birthday, do you want me whispering in your ear?
That sounds perfect. There's nothing I would rather.
Okay, it turns out that Dodie is normal.
She very much
We were
is.
also talking about her Dear 25-Year-Old Me video from 5 years ago, since she's now 25 years old. When asked about whether she's going to respond to it, she said, no, but I'm going to... no, not right now. I'm going to wait because I don't want to cry on my birthday.
Oh my God, that's adorable.
That is understandable. But that video was made 5 years ago. Even as the biggest Dodie Clark fan in the world, I can't remember what she said. So I think we need a bit of a refresher.
All right, let's see.
She said that she hopes that her pudgy chin is gone.
I mean, she really didn't have a pudgy
She
chin
barely
back then.
had one, and now it's definitely gone. So that's good. She's bound to be happy about that.
Sure.
She was worried that she would have lost her fan base by now and that she would be working in an office.
Wait, where was she back then? Was she still
was
living
20
in
years old.
Bath?
She was in the Doven flat, living
in
with
the
Evan
Was that
Edinger.
5 years ago
Yes,
now?
it was.
Gosh.
Wow. Oh god,
How
we've been
time
watching her for
passes.
so long.
Okay, people are getting bored, Dennis.
She wished that she would work in musical theatre, but that hasn't happened, so that's the
Clearly
only
not.
bad thing.
Okay, guys, give us your opinions. What do you think of this very exciting breaking news story?
Do you love Dodie as much as we do?
How controversial do you think she is
That
being?
is
Should
the
we
most
cancel
controversial
her?
she can get.
Oh my god. Okay, next story. So next story is something to do with Jeffree Star. Now, a
Yes.
lot has happened with Jeffree
Oh
recently.
my god, didn't he accuse that 10-year-old of being a liar?
Yes, he accused a Kardashian kid of...
Kardashian kid?
Yes, it was a Kardashian kid.
I just thought it was a random kid.
No, it was a Kardashian kid.
No.
Whoops, I squeezed my leg and some smoke came out.
David just let out some air. Don't mind him.
Oh my god, what else has happened with him? He's got a Pomeranian now, very cute.
Oh, to replace his...
Well,
We're not
quite
allowed to
a-
say anymore.
No, because we got cancelled last time for doing that.
For mentioning his tragically deceased dog.
Dogs.
Dogs.
Okay, he's also
to be careful.
giving money away during this this pandemic.
At the same time, another Jeffree star was asking for money.
In a fake account, and he's also made a TikTok. So a ton of
Yes.
things have happened. What do you think we are talking about today, Dennis?
The people who broke into his house to make a TikTok. Was
Well, it
that
turns out they didn't actually break into his house because
Oh.
they were there before he moved in.
Oh.
I can't believe you don't watch his videos.
They squatters?
No, they were not squatters.
The
They were probably
squatters who
just
lived there
friends.
before.
They were probably just friends with whoever
Okay.
lived there last. Anyway, so what we are actually talking about today is Jeffree Star allegedly plagiarizing a product.
What is it? Doesn't he usually accuse others of plagiarizing?
I know, because
What's happening
Jeffree
here?
Star, he usually spills the tea on plagiarism. But this
Exactly.
time, he's being accused himself. Is this karma? We shall find out. Okay, so basically T-Sesh, which is a channel who we watch on
Yes.
YouTube, they reveal a lot of tea.
It's in the name.
They tweeted, Jeffree Star allegedly stole the concept of his Bloodlust palette from the brand Lorac. Now, that's his latest palette, so it's pretty new. Shane Dawson is showing the palette to Jeffree Star as inspiration in his series, proving Jeffree Star knew about the palette before ripping it off. Yikes!
Oh my
And let's just
God.
have a look at the original post, which was on
Yes.
Reddit, and we can see the difference between the Bloodlust palette and the Royal. And while they are pretty
Hang
similar,
on, Davis. Is it just the shape?
it is, well, it's a tiny bit more than just
Is it
the
literally
shape.
just the hexagon?
Well, it was
and
this.
the old-fashioned font.
This was a palette that was revealed in 2014.
Yeah.
So it's been around for a while, but it's hexagonal. You're right, like Jeffree Star's.
Yes, I've
And
got eyes.
it's
I can see it's
got,
hexagonal.
It's got royal decorative
That's
writing on the
both
front.
slightly retro.
And they've got sort of like royal connotations.
One of them's cursive and the other's like...
And they both have
Like
velour
stamp.
inside. So they're nice and fluffy. To be honest, this is not plagiarism at all. I can say maybe it's inspired. But if you put the two side by side, they're quite clearly from different brands.
Yes.
And this is just dumb.
It's so stupid. What the hell?
I know, we've seen quite a few of these plagiarism stories
Yes.
from the makeup world recently. For example, Huda Beauty. This is one that Jeffree Star actually
I
called out.
remember this.
This is from T-Spill as well. So Huda Beauty, they're sort of a higher in line, more expensive brand. And then Colourpop, they like to
They're the cheaper
sort of
brand.
copy more expensive brands. And
They're
as
like
you can
Zara
see here,
in the makeup world.
they made the squares circle and sold it for half the price.
I
Well
don't think
done.
that's plagiarism. The colours are quite different.
The thing is, pastels are in also, I'm told right now. And, you know, it's just...
How many ways can you package some pastels?
I know, obviously, having 9 colours is the
stuff.
most efficient number
Is it?
of colours to have. And if you look at them, the colours are different as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
I'm seeing a very dark purple on the right.
The Colourpop ones are just all, you know, the same shade.
Colourpop has
roughly.
some dark colours.
Yeah.
I'm obviously a makeup expert.
Okay, and another example recently was Manny MUA, or as Dennis likes to say,
Mwah.
Manny Moi.
I thought that was his last name. He was my first makeup guru. Mwah.
So the Lunar Beauty thing
All
was
makeup
copied.
gurus are related because they have the same last name. Mwah.
They're like the Kardashians on YouTube. There's the Moi family. Anyways, so Makeup Revolution, who also likes to copy higher inline brands, they released their item. I don't know what it's called.
Highlighter packaging?
It's a highlighter. Okay, but the
Bronzer.
thing,
It's not bronzer
but the
because it's not bronze.
the interesting thing is that Makeup Revolution actually apologized for this particular piece and actually took it down from sale.
It's a different color though.
Yes, like
It's like
sort
pure
of,
silver versus multicolored.
I can sort of see because they are very similar.
Yeah.
And I can see where Manny's coming from. However, we can see from this MAC design from a few years prior, and that's also very similar to Manny. And although it's not identical, it just goes to show how few ways you can design packaging for makeup.
Yeah, exactly.
And again,
I remember Jaclyn Hill. There was something about her, wasn't there?
Yes, her PR box. So it's just a PR box. No one actually
You
gets
can't buy
it.
them.
No. It looks similar to Fenty Beauties, which is Rihanna's one, I think.
Rihanna
I'm
who?
learning too much about makeup these days. So, what do you think of it, Dennis?
It's a hexagon again.
There's only so many ways.
Sorry, it's an octagon. I can't count.
I was going to say, Dennis. It's like there's only so many ways you can package makeup.
All of this is just ridiculous.
It's just a little bit dumb. You shouldn't be cancelled for that, unless if it's literally identical.
Yes, and you've got the same logo.
Yeah. I think there's a reason why in fashion you can't copyright any design because there's only so many ways you can design a
patented a
t-shirt.
shirt with 2 sleeves.
Whoa. You should get all the royalties, Dennis.
Yes, I should.
So I think that makeup maybe should follow a similar thing that clothing and fashion does.
Do you think that's a good idea that we're proposing? It's us who are proposing it, right?
I think it could be quite problematic if you take it too far. But, you know, what are your thoughts? Tell us in the comments below.
Yes.
And next up, what do we have?
Tana. What's
I
up
love
to
Tana Mojo. She's actually a very nice person.
Okay, as you guys know, if you're on TikTok or on Twitter or Instagram or anywhere on the internet that's not 4chan, probably, there's this
I
trend
don't know,
going
Dennis,
around.
she's pretty popular there too.
Well, there's this trend going around where people are doing fake mugshots with blood on them. That would be something on 4chan.
So they'll be very real over there.
And people are finding it a bit problematic after James Charles, the largest makeup guru in the world, possibly, is he? I think so.
Well, I think they only found it problematic because it was James Charles. Everyone on the internet literally has it out for him right now.
Well, I love this story about Tana because everyone is faking it right now. They're just posting pictures. Tana posted her real mugshot.
Wow, so it was a trend on TikTok and now everyone's sharing their real mugshots.
Well, just Tana, because not everyone has a real mugshot. But does anyone remember why she was arrested?
When was this?
2017, so 3 years ago.
That was well before we started following her.
Yes, well, apparently 3 years ago, she smuggled in some alcohol into Coachella, which sounds like the lamest way of being arrested.
Yikes,
she
you
afford
used the
any
word
alcohol?
lame, Dennis. Very problematic.
Oh, sorry.
You're cancelled.
I can't... Well, I avoided the R word.
The L word was so much better.
Yes. Anyway,
dear.
did she run out of money after buying her like $1,000 Coachella ticket?
Well, she used to be poor, so maybe.
Maybe. After posting this, however, she decided to get into the trend properly by doing her proper fake mugshot.
Yeah, she did it on TikTok, and as we can see,
I think it's a disgrace to the trend because can you see how bad her fake blood is? You can obviously see that it's the same shade as a lipstick. It's just lipstick.
Well, Dennis, not everyone can
She should be ashamed.
Not everyone can be a great makeup artist. Not everyone can be James Charles.
Okay, but people are finding it quite problematic because they are genuinely triggered there are people out there who
Well, not at
suffer
Tana, but there are people who are finding the trend in
Yes.
itself a little bit problematic because they are triggered, because it reminds them of domestic abuse and terrible stuff like that. But to be honest, special effects makeup has been popular and it's very useful on YouTube for a long while.
And yes, blood has been very popular in other mediums such as video games, films, television, so why should social media be different?
Maybe a trigger warning to be safe could be good.
And it seems like people aren't that concerned about Tana because absolutely nobody has pointed it out apart from T-Spill.
Yeah, but they pointed it out as in like no one was accusing Tana of being problematic.
Yes, and we
while
should
everyone...
be accusing her.
No, because the whole situation is ridiculous.
Yes.
And yeah, James Charles made a little bit of a splash last time, and yeah.
But what do you guys think of it? Are you triggered? Is this problematic to you?
Do you think that people just have it out for James Charles? Do they just want to like see him fall again?
He's gone through enough, right?
The thing is, he gives us content, and you know, I'm happy for that.
He sounds like a nice person in real life. Okay, now
Alright.
is the time to talk about our controversy.
Yeah, so 2 days ago we uploaded a video about Dennis ASMR, about how he pressured a fan to send nudes, and we said at the time that it was a developing story, didn't we?
And now it's fully cooked.
It's developed. In fact, Abby, who was the girl who had relations.
Abby, the victim.
So Abby, the victim, actually commented on our video.
Yes.
And Dennis will now give us a summary of what she said.
Basically, she had a talk with Dennis and it's all resolved. It was a misunderstanding and she thanks us for being mature about it and not being too harsh on them.
I'm actually really proud with
Yes.
how the two managed to fix things. They did it in a very mature way. And considering that they're both so young,
and considering how the situation was released to the public.
But at the same time, we must assert that it is definitely, if you are a larger influencer, you have to be very careful when interacting with your fans.
Yes.
Because there is a major power imbalance. And it's very difficult to say no to someone who you have adored for a while.
Yes.
Okay.
Now it's time to go through our comments.
Indeed, comment of the week. Let's cue the intro.
Okay, our first comment. Oh dear, I don't think I want to read it. Do you want to
It's
read
from
it,
your
David?
daddy, and it says, "You're the only Dennis that's cancelled."
No.
Dennis, when's the apology coming out?
Quite soon if I can be bothered to find a black screen in the back, and then I need to make it all black and white, and then I can't have a script, which is hard for me.
Your
I need a
daddy
script.
also got 13 likes. So there is demand. Okay, the next comment is from Itzel Figueroa,
According
who
to
says,
Itzel.
David is better than Dennis. Well, assuming that Itzel meant Davis.
No, who is David and who is Dennis with one N? Nobody knows.
Well, Davis is the better twin, so thank you.
Sure.
And
And our last
finally,
comment comes from...
Antonella, who's a fashion designer.
Yeah, and
I
was
was
on
going
our
to
show
say
once.
wardrobe lady.
She was on our show.
Oh yes, I was going to
was
say
a really fun
wardrobe
episode.
lady, but that's not as nice.
Wardrobe
is it?
lady, as in she comes from the wardrobe.
Yeah, she's from Narnia. She says, "I love you guys. I'm your biggest fan." Well, we are fans of you. What's the Korean way of doing hearts? That.
Yes,
We love that Korean we featured.
mukbang YouTuber. She's an inspiration. What are we going to eat, Davis?
Oh, a giant squid perhaps?
Oh, yum yum. Okay, that brings us to the end of this week's episode. Not this week's, today's episode.
Yeah, if you've got any tea that you want us to cover, just send us some links, put them in the comments, whatever.
Yes, you have social medias, you can contact us very easily. You can even get to Davis's inbox through email if you want to do that. Send him an email, send him a letter.
Sure, we should be back any day now with another video, unless if...
We get cancelled again.
Yes. And on that note, hope you are all having a brilliant evening.
And good night!
Toodaloo.